What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Average Joe Dividends YouTube channel. If you've been following this journey, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe so that you do not miss future videos. Also, please click the like button to help grow this channel and get the word out on dividend growth investing. Getting paid just for owning stocks. This is what dividend growth investing is all about. This is my weekly buy video. My current strategy is to deposit $100 my own money per week and let the portfolio do the heavy lifting for me. Going forward, all dividends received will be reinvested back into that stock from which it was received. My goal is to put this money to work for me in the long term to build a growing and reliable income stream. I am a long term buy and hold investor who focuses primarily on individual blue chip stocks as well as ETFs and CEFs. I apologize for my audio. Right now I'm traveling, so I'm using a headset that doesn't have the greatest um, audio ability. So what we're looking at right now is my M1 taxable stock brokerage account, my Average Joe Dividends account, and I have some big changes to announce to you today. So what I'm going to do is, well, we'll look at the last week of performance here. We can see we've been down 2.65%. You can see down over $5,500, and that's just what the market is doing right now. We're going down, and looks like today is no exception. We're just down a little bit today, 0.22%. Next, we'll dive into the activity log and we'll see what happened. I made a couple big decisions today, and we see there's 23 buys, there's one sell, and chose to sell MPW, which is Medical Properties Trust. There's been a lot of talk about how this dividend may be unsustainable, and that's because they're having a problem with one of their tenants and some other problems as well. And to me, I just don't think that dividend is very safe. So what I've done is I've deposited some extra money in today to make up for that. There's going to be a shortfall in the dividends because the MPW is up to over 15% as far as a dividend payout. And let's go take a look and see the 23 buys, the one sell. We just went over MPW, remove that from the portfolio. And I'm just going to go over these one by one. And looks like 61.76 went to Extra Space. Lockheed got $5.56 of it. T-Row 15.04. Black Hills $93.96 of it. Leggett and Platt $83.20. A little bit here to Coca-Cola 282. O has been down recently, so 126.98 it's gone there. American Tower 50.37. General Mills of 47.02, Avista 175.52, Pepsi 35.59, Kellogg's 55.47, Fifth Third Bank 27.13, and here's where that $2,000, I put this in extra to kind of help buoy my dividend income, and almost $2,000 went there, so $1,999.56. Hershey's 46.39, Schwab SCHD, very popular dividend ETF, $24 went there. Caterpillar, this is a dividend drip, so 690 went back into Caterpillar. And then Microsoft 7505, Duke Energy 3480, WP Carey 8581, Apple 161.14, Starbucks $17.64, and then Kimberly Clark $8.35. So there we go. We went over all those buys, and what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go to a tracking sheet. I'm going to show you which tracks all of my positions. You can see here medical properties. I pushed that to yellow, which means I'm removing it from the portfolio. It's actually sold. I'm going to put some zeros in here to my cost basis and things like that. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to import the data that has all the new share amounts because of the 23 positions I purchased more shares into. I have to update that into the sheet. And rather than typing the new shares, what I do is I go to my M1 data tab and I paste in the information from M1. So I'm going to go to the holdings tab of M1. I'm going to grab the information starting from the name column, and everything is sorted from the largest position, which is SCHD, So you can see I have over 1,100 shares there, and we'll go to the smallest position, which is American States Water. I'm going to copy this information, and I'm going to go to the M1 data page, do a pay special here, values only. And what that's going to do is it's going to update my monthly cash flow average. So we're up to 841.06. I'm going to go to another tab called the monthly average dividend tracking. We're going to put the 841.06 in there. And you can see here, I put an entry in here. I did a $100 deposit. I did medical property sell and a $200 or $2,000 deposit. And there's also a cat dividend drip. And we'll see what the result of all this was. So almost $4 in monthly income added, so $3.97. You can see this morning I started at 837.09 as my average monthly income, and now I'm up to 841.06. We can take a look at some of the positions like BST, that was my major buy. I'm up to 382.05. Of course, we're past the ex-dividend date, so this is going to pay in September. So at the end of this month, it's going to pay less. It's going to pay like 360-ish. I think 365 is what's going to be right around there. And we can see also this sheet tracks the dividends I've received so far this month. So I'm up to 259.83 so far in August, and I'm not done yet. Here's the other dividends I'm waiting for. I'm still waiting for Costco, Starbucks, BST, and KKR to round out. So you can see there's a lot more to be paid. But with this sheet tracks, and right now this sheet, it's for some reason, I don't know what Google is doing, but there is Johnson & Johnson, for some reason, it's showing a share price of 85.80, and that's totally incorrect. So it's totally skewing my numbers. It should be closer to, we'll go back to the portfolio right here. You can see that this is the portfolio balance. I know some people have asked, what are your dividends? And the answer is they are variable for every month, and that's why I track the average. The monthly cash flow average is at 841.06. If you go over to the dividend tracker tab, you can see what my dividends have been historically like for the last 3 months. June was $1362.39. July was $551.60. And you can see in August, we are not done yet. We're at the 259.83 mark. And you can see how the average monthly dividend has been climbing and going up. And so here we are at, I did $2,300 because that's the $2,000 plus the $100 and the prior $200 because I put in $100 a week usually. So I would have just put in $100 this morning, except that I wanted to make up for the loss of dividend income from medical properties, and I decided to buy mostly BST. But you can see there's also, with the other positions, that also bolstered those positions as far as like Avista was one of those where I bought some more shares in it. You can see next time it pays its dividend, it's going to be 1624. And this tracking sheet, if you have questions, everything is, excuse me, color coded. You can see by the month. We are in August, so we're in the medium green, and it's by the first month of the quarter, the second month of the quarter, and the third month. So we're in the second month of the quarter in August, and it's like an advent calendar. You can see everything is sorted by the dividend date by oldest to newest. And what I do is I'll look up, like, for instance, Yum and Home Depot and Avista. I will check periodically to see if they have announced a new dividend date, and I will put that in and reshuffle the deck, resort them. You can see as these positions like Yum's going to pay approximately September 10th, and Home Depot approximately September 16th, and those will just be reshuffled, and those will pay. It's kind of like an advent calendar. Every couple days, I'm getting paid a new dividend, and that's why I like having this many positions, as well as I think there's that many good investments out there. Of course, my portfolio and what I am showing you is not investment advice. This is just showing you what I'm doing to maybe give you some ideas of what to research and possibly what just maybe what to look at. So that's pretty much what I wanted to show you. Again, what I did with that big move, and you can see with the one cell again, medical properties, and you can see where it went to. So everyone have a great Monday. Everyone take care,